All right, owning a home is the American dream, and it remains an unrealized dream for most of us because we never get that mortgage actually paid off. Until then, the bank owns your home, and you pay them interest, lots of it, usually more money in interest than the original price of the home. But the Saving You Money team has discovered a new approach to pay your mortgage off a lot sooner, save tons of money in interest, and turn that dream into a reality years earlier. It's the kind of coincidence we TV people love, that an accelerated version of the American dream is coming true right here at the corner of Promised Land and American Pride.
Do you think about that day when you send in the last payment?
Oh, I can't wait. I'm going to have a big smiley face at the end of the check. I'll sign my name with a big smiley face on the end. It'll be nice.
You'll own this place.
Absolutely. I can't wait.
Tom Burns is talking about paying off his mortgage, owning his townhome outright, and not in 30 or even 15 years.
I explained to them that I'm going to have my house paid off in less than 5 years, and they think I'm crazy.
No, he isn't independently wealthy. He's a working class guy, a valet at a strip casino. And he isn't nuts either. He made a simple and smart change in his banking behavior, taking all the income he makes and putting it where it can work harder for him.
I use the money to my advantage. I use the bank systems to my advantage. Instead of the bank making money off of me, I'm taking control. And you can do it too. It's that easy.
It's a brilliant system that originated about 12 years ago in Australia and has slowly made its way here. Tom uses software he bought from a local company to track his progress. It costs $3,500, no small price tag, but it will save him $300,000 in interest. He had a healthy dose of skepticism going in, but figured the potential upside was worth the risk.
Because I thought I was just going to get slammed and slammed, but there was no hidden charges, no nothing. It was great.
We don't want this to get too complicated, so we'll make it real simple here. This is your mortgage. It's full of red ink, the money you owe. This is your paycheck. It could soak up some of that debt, but normally you leave it in a checking account and the two don't affect each other. Under this plan, your mortgage in a way becomes your checking account. You put your paycheck into it every 2 weeks. It soaks up some of that red ink, some of that debt. That means the balance here is lower, you pay less interest, and you save money.
You don't even feel it.
No.
You're just doing the exact same thing you used to do. Instead of putting it in your checking account, put it towards the balance owed on the line of credit.
Just about anyone can pay off their home using this method, but there are 3 key things you need for it to work for you. You have to get control of your finances first. It only works if you have more money coming in than going out every month. You need to carefully track what you're spending your money on and when those payments are due. And you have to qualify for a home equity line of credit.
What would you say in a nutshell?
I would say it's harder to explain than it is to do.
So if you're wondering why this neighbor has a smile on his face and walks a little lighter on his feet when he picks up his mortgage statement from the mailbox, now you know. It's because he has about 4 years and 7 months left until his house is paid off. It would be nice, wouldn't it? I know this is definitely one of those, come on, sounds too good to be true stories, but the Saving You Money team has been test driving this system since February, 3 of us doing it, and it really does work. One message we want to get out to anyone who thinks they might want to give this a try: do your homework and beware predatory lenders who offer something that sounds like this or looks like this but ends up robbing you of your equity. Now, for more on all this, I really invite you to tune in later tonight to a Saving You Money special report focused solely on mortgages. That's tonight right after Nightside at 11:15.
A military jet.
In a nutshell now, how does it work?
Okay, the key banking principle is that the interest on your mortgage is calculated on the daily balance. So the idea is to keep the daily balance as low as possible so you pay less interest. So more of your payments actually go toward paying down the mortgage rather than being consumed by the interest.
Okay, and we all know if you've looked at your mortgage statement, those first payments you make, it's all interest. Very little goes to the principal. This reverses that. It accelerates on itself after a while to a degree where the guy we feature is going to pay off his townhome in less than 5 years, and he was planning on a 30-year mortgage.
Correct. And most people They just settle for a 30-year mortgage because that's what they've been told it's going to take them that long to pay off.
And I have a theory that that's what leads to a lot of irresponsible spending, because you figure, I'm never going to get out from under this thing anyway. This puts you in control of your finances. And you want to go buy a new TV for $1,000, fine, but you can plug it in and it'll show you, okay, that's going to add another 3 months to the time before you pay off your house.
That is correct. And the whole concept is about you taking charge of your mortgage instead of having your lender tell you what to do and how long it's going to take to pay it off.
All right.